Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and another video. So this time I thought what I would do is show you 5 small but mighty products that I use every single day without fail, and I probably literally couldn't live without them anymore. Obviously they're all Tropic, and if you're new here, I am a Tropic skincare ambassador. I signed up at the beginning of the year. I've been using the products for probably a year before that, and I just really love the brand. I love the products. You know, they do so much in the background. You know, we've built schools, we donate educational hours. I literally could go on. I absolutely love what the company does, and also it's just such a lovely skincare brand as well. So let's jump into it. And my first product is, the more you get to know me, the more that you're going to realise that I am literally a lip balm addict. Have been ever since I've been a teenager. Don't know what it is, but I just love a lip balm. And I've probably tried every single lip balm on the market. And I would honestly say that since I have started using this, I literally no longer use any other brand. So I currently use the Lip Love. I don't know if that's going to focus. Here we go. I use the Lip Love. There is another one that's available, and you can kind of see there that it's quite a bright yellow sort of shade, but it is so nourishing when you put it on your lips, and it keeps them really hydrated as well. So this is definitely one of my favourites, and again, small but mighty. I don't go anywhere without one of these anymore. My next one is it's a new one. I didn't think I'd show you the one in my bathroom, but the next one is a body pebble. So the body pebbles are a really nourishing, cleansing body pebble basically, and they're just so hydrating. They're really foamy as well, so you can lather it up. I use an African net sponge in the shower. So what I'll do is I'll jump in, rinse all of my body, get the pebble, foam it up with the African net sponge, and then I'll actually put this on the side out of the shower, because I don't need any more. And a pebble probably lasts you about a month, which I think is great. But my skin does not feel dry in any way, shape or form when I've used it. And I've always struggled with soaps. I've always struggled with shower gels. It always feels like the moisture sort of being sucked out of my skin, and this just does not do that. They come in 4 different flavours. This one's 4 different scents, sorry. This one is the coconut. I've currently got the original, the zesty mojito, and I can't quite remember what the other one is. Sorry, my cat's trying to get in. You coming in? This gorgeous girl is Lulu. There you go. And the other scent is citrus. So yeah, if you've not tried them, I would really recommend it, because they're so good. If you've got sensitive skin that sort of reacts to quite harsh soaps, then it's so soothing. It's got pH balancing formulas in it. Yeah, I really like this. It leaves me feeling really clean as well, which I absolutely love, but not coated. I don't feel like I've got a layer on my skin, and I don't feel like my skin's being stripped of any moisture either. So I'm hooked on these. I have one of these every single month. My next go-to every single day is my CC cream. So the CC cream, I use Deep Tan, the shade in Deep Tan. I might use a lighter shade in winter, but I'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's got SPF 50 in it, so it's perfect for your SPF protection, and it's also got skin sync technology in it. And what happens is when you use it on the skin. I'll show you a little bit now. When you put it on the skin, it's quite white, and then what happens is when you rub it in, it will start to change to your skin tone. And it's super light. I have been addicted to this all summer because obviously we've had quite a hot summer this year, and I feel like I don't really want to wear an awful lot of makeup. Do want to wear SPF obviously, so this is a massive go-to for me. I think it's brilliant that you can apply it to the skin and it changes to your sort of skin tone. Yeah, I think it's a great product. It's really good. I love the fact that it comes with both UVA and UVB spectrum coverage. Still talking about summer makeup, my other go-to, especially through this summer, has been my butter tints. Again, I don't think you can see that. But butter tint, it kind of looks like a lipstick, but it's not. It's like a sheer sort of, can't really see that colour in the camera very well. There are different shades. I think there's 5 shades altogether. This one is the natural, and this is probably what I would use on my lips. I tend to use either Confident or maybe one of the brighter colours on my cheeks, just so that there's a bit more sort of colour. But because they double up as a lip shade and a cheek tint, you can also sort of put some on your eyelids as well, and maybe the bridge of your nose, so it looks like you've got that kind of sun-kissed look. One of the things I love about these is that dewy makeup, doesn't really suit me. I always think I look a bit sweaty when I'm sort of trying to pull off dewy makeup. But what I do love is that these are a dewy finish. They give like a bit of a shine. And I think what makes my makeup, or what finishes my makeup for me, because I don't wear an awful lot, I wear very, very minimal makeup. I think the more I apply, the more I just look stupid. I have to have quite natural looking products, natural looking makeup. I think the most glamorous I'll get is wearing a winged eyeliner, which I tend to do more in winter than I do in summer anyway. But what I really love about these is that when you apply it to the cheek, it gives your cheek a dewy finish. And I always think that finishes your makeup off really, really nicely, and it gives you like that really healthy glow. So yeah, massive fan. And then my other everyday go-to, and I literally cannot live without this because it's amazing, is the Tropic Feel Fresh. Having it. And it's the Tropic Feel Fresh. Now this is an antiperspirant cream. So when you undo the top, you'll see that it comes with like a yellow tip. And what you would do is just squeeze some of the cream out, and then you would apply it, obviously, to your armpit. You only need a little bit, literally like as much as that. There's not a lot there. A little bit goes a long way. I would say one of these definitely lasts you at least 2 months. I use mine every day, twice a day after the shower. So I use mine a lot. This is obviously a new one, but it is a really, really, really good product. Definitely works as an antiperspirant. It's got pink grapefruit in it and ginger grass essential oil, so it's really fresh smelling. And I don't like sprays. Spray deodorant for me, it doesn't go down well. I feel like I'm choking to death when I'm using it. I've not used a spray deodorant for such a long time. But then with some of the other more natural brands, I've kind of struggled with the texture. And I've often found that, it pills, and then you get kind of like clumps of deodorant, which I'm not really a fan of. But huge fan of this. Does keep you dry, and what I have noticed as well, I have put this to the test a lot. I've done, I've been up in the morning, I've been to the gym, I've then gone straight to work. I've then done sort of gardening after work for a few hours when it's been sunny, and I didn't get any scent. I didn't get any kind of like body odour scent, and I definitely felt like I could still feel it when I got into the shower. And what I have noticed as well is if I do use this one day, by the time I get up in the morning and have a shower, I can actually, when I'm sort of like cleaning my body, obviously with my body Pebble, I can feel the Feel Fresh almost doing its job, and it's sort of blocking that kind of sweat kind of coming through. But yeah, huge fan of this. I think it's amazing. Love the smell of it as well, and I love the fact, I mean, it's only £12, but it lasts you for like a good definitely over 2 months, definitely, because you only need a little bit and it goes a long way. So that's my 5 top products that I'm using at the moment, and again, they're really small but mighty, and I think they often get forgotten about when we're thinking about body care and skincare and things like that. All of the products that I've shown you are relatively like inexpensive. What I love about the products is that they're packed with amazing ingredients that's not harmful to your skin, and is supporting your skin really, and I absolutely love that. And then last but not least, this isn't part of my 5 obviously, but this is something that's coming on Monday next week, and I'm really excited and I just want to show you. And this is our new deodorant. So this is literally being launched on Monday. What day is it today? It's Thursday today. So it's coming on Monday, and to be honest, I've not posted about it a lot because I've been a little bit busy with work. And what you might be asking is what's the difference between Feel Fresh and the deodorant? It's called Confidence. So the difference between Confidence and Feel Fresh is that Feel Fresh is an antiperspirant. So what it does is it helps to block the sweat coming through. It also neutralizes any smell or anything like that as well. So if you don't like the feeling of like physically sweating, this is the perfect option. And with the deodorant, but to help eliminate any odor. So that's what a deodorant does. So it really depends on what kind of underarm sort of product you like to use. But yeah, I just want to show you what's inside really. So this is the packaging. When you first order this is what you would get in your order. So it comes with the container. So this is the packaging that these cartridges would sit in. So there's 2 cartridges there. One is, so the orange one is, blood orange and cedar. I don't know if you can see that. So, oh, that smells really good. So it's really, I mean, obviously like it says on the tin, blood orange and cedar. It's got quite, it's not earthy, but it's got like that's a really nice smell. I like that a lot actually. But really, really fresh smelling, very fresh smelling. I like that. So me personally, I don't like those kind of musty, kind of clammy, I don't know how to describe it, but I like fresh. Anything armpit related, I like a fresh smell. Yeah, I don't like things that are too heavy and perfumey, and things like rose and stuff like that, not a fan. Don't like that kind of musk smell. It's just not really for me. And then the green one is the ginger grass and lime smell. Oh, that smells really good as well. Okay, that's even fresher than that. This almost smells, this is really citrusy. So they both smell really, really, really fresh, but actually I like both of them. They smell really good. I'm really excited about trying this actually, because I am an antiperspirant kind of person. That's the kind of deodorant that I would go for. So I'm really interested in seeing how this performs. So this is the actual container. I'm not sure if you're going to pick this up on camera, but it's got the word Tropic, like not embossed, but it's kind of like a shiny text around the bottom. It feels really luxurious as well. So it's a really nice smooth recycled plastic. So you would take the cap off, and then there's like a ring at the top which you would spin round and pull off. Then what you would do is you would take one of your cartridges. I'm going to take the orange one. I'm going to take one of the cartridges, just pop the lid off, and then literally just pop that straight into it. And then what you would do is you put your ring back over the top. So you push it down, and then you just twist it ever so slightly so that it locks into place. We do that again. No, let me try that again. That's it. So, and then all you would do is you would twist, and you can see that it's just popping out the top like that. And then you would use that to apply to your skin, to your underarms. Now I haven't used this yet, but I have obviously wiped some of the product onto my hand, and it doesn't leave. There's no cast, there's no sort of like product as such. It's very light, it's very fine. That's a really nice. I'm looking forward to trying this actually. You only need, I would say you only need really 2 swipes. You don't need a lot. And another great thing about this is that it is unisex. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You can use this, and it just depends what preference you have to your deodorant, really. So that's our brand new product that's being launched on Monday. So I will leave a link for it in the description. So if you've got any questions and you want to try it, just let me know. When you're ordering online, you do have to buy the kit first, obviously, to get the container, or to get the sort of applicator part of it. But you do have the option to either mix and match your scents. You can have 2 ginger grass and limes, or you can have one of each. And I think, I'm not sure what your preference is. I actually quite like the 2 different ones. I think that's quite nice to kind of alternate between which ones you're using. But yeah, I definitely would recommend that. With anything that you buy from Tropic, you do get a 31-day happiness guarantee. So that means if, say for example, you bought the brand new deodorant, you used it you found that it wasn't really for you. Actually, I'm an antiperspirant kind of gal, and you weren't happy with it, you can return it for a full refund, and that goes for every single product that Tropic make. So even if you were to buy an eyeshadow, a butter tint, and you felt like it wasn't the right shade for you, or it wasn't suitable for you, you can return it and get a full refund. So yeah, just a little quick one for me today, really. I just wanted to show you my top 5 products that I absolutely love at the moment, and then obviously our brand new launch, which is coming on Monday next week, which is huge. It's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody thinks about it. So yeah, so thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, obviously feel free to put them in the comments, as I'm building my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.